Alright, in our today's videos we'll be looking at HTML, simple HTML, which means hypertext markup language. So we'll be writing some code. Permit me to say we'll be playing with some code. So if you are new here, I'll be starting everything afresh. So right now we'll be using VS Code throughout my tutorials. I'll be using VS Code for any other programming language that I will be tutoring here. So let's get started. HTML is a hypertext markup language that you can use to build, develop a web page, and so on and so forth. So let's begin. If you want to how to write a simple HTML code, firstly you will bring down the HTML codes for your browser to know that you actually are using HTML code. So let's start it this way. So the document. Okay, this one should be capital letter, sorry. Doc type HTML this is the language. Then we have the head. Then we have the title. So let me explain this very briefly. The doc type, this is shown here, we are using HTML, and the language also is HTML. The head is where you can maybe put your headings, your important headings. That's where you can put your headings, anything. And the title of your web page, and the body, the contents. And this head, this first one here, where my cursor is, this is a tag, an opening tag, and this is the closing tag. In any opening tag, it must have a closing tag. You open a tag, you close it back. So this is a HTML tag, opening tag, this is the closing tag, so and so forth and so on. So let's begin. In HTML we have so many tags. Let's begin with the heading tags, which are the H1, H2, H3 to H6. So let's just try doing something with it. Okay, let's place, since it's the heading, let's place it within the head. Okay, let's give it a title. A title is just maybe the title of your web page. So let's name this one let's see, okay, first tag is H1. Okay, let's just save and render this, and let's see how our browser will render it. So I'll be using Live Server. I'll be opening this with Live Server. If you didn't have Live Server, or if you have not yet installed Live Server, you can just come here. You can see my cursor right here, and you can just type inside Live Server. You can install it. So you can see this is it. Okay, let's just make it something like this. So anything we see will just be here. Let's make this one a little bit bigger so you can see clearly. So as the heading tags, we have H1 to H6. So let's just move to H6, and so you could see the difference. This is the last heading tag. If I save this thing, see, as you can see how the size the H1 is bigger, H2 big is little bit bigger, H6 is smaller. So you can just use this to name your headings based on how important they are. So, and also we have the P tag, that's the paragraph tag. If you want to add the paragraph, the opening and the closing tag. So this is a paragraph tag. So if I save this, as you can see, it's a little bit bigger than the H6. So if you, that's just a paragraph tag. And we have so many tags, as I say. We have the you can add so many tags. You can still add another H1, H2, depending on, based on how, you just have to know how and what they are used for. This is a B paragraph tag. We have the B tag, bold, strong, also bold, the I italicized, the U, the underline, and so on and so forth. So we also have a list, ordered and unordered list. So let's just do ordered list. We have the OL, that's for the ordered list. So to list, you can just LI like this. Okay, let's list fruits, mango. In short, you can just copy this like this and paste it, and you can change it to whatever you want. You can just change this one maybe to orange, this one banana, this one apple. If I save this, you see these are ordered lists. So, and for the unordered list, we have the UL, that's for the unordered list. So you can just do the same thing, just paste so let's just save and see how the unordered list is. You see the unordered list. So if you have to change this one, let's see, let's give this one's name James. We have G source, the source is SRC, like this. Then you can just add maybe if you can just assign an image to it, anyone, and it will work. So I haven't assigned any image there yet, but let's just try doing something. If I just type something like this, okay, you just see how the browser will render it. Maybe let me just close it. As you can see, we have this here. The browser is telling you that this is supposed to be an image, but because I haven't assigned any image to this particular file, that's why it's like this. But as we move further, we'll get to know it more. And also we have the A tag, the href. That's a link. If you want to link your web page to any other page, or if you want to navigate from one page to another, you can use the A tag, the href, just like this.